Hello everybody, thank you for joining us. Today we'll be doing a quick sketch of a leg, and we are going to draw a leg from the rear. So shown from the back, what we will first of course do is put in a straight line, and if it's not very straight that is okay, but just straight enough. Going down, and I need an oval and a sort of a this small line here. That's actually the foot. That's where the foot will go. So I'm looking at the knee to be somewhere around here, and then of course the fleshier part of the leg, and that's the upper leg right here, the thigh, the quads. And what we're going to do is we're going to start sketching out. So let's say that that's where the glutes are somewhere, but you're not focusing on that. So typically the outer shape of the leg, which is of course defined by the muscle structure of the So my apologies there, I had to attend to an urgent phone call, so I'm back. So what we're doing is, so this is essentially we are the tendons at the back, and we have the lateral is like right here, and we have the you could also call it the quads, like right here, but those are seen from the front. And then around the knee, depending on how well defined, how skinny, how muscular the leg is, we can put in our proportions. So essentially the lower part, the shin, and then the rear going into the heel has to be, in most cases, it will be closer to the bone, so the thinnest part of the leg. And then these can be rounded or just a little more, like a little thinner, depending on, again, what the muscular composition is of the person that you are modeling this on. So we're going to put in from that angle, of course seen from the back. So I'm just putting in let's just do that. So we just put in roughly some toes, we put in sort of a foot there, and the ankle on this side might show, might not, but the heel, and then the foot, and then of course right here, looking at it from this angle, the calves, and then from the rear, of course, depending on how defined the leg is, we have all of the muscles that can go in. For example, if you model bodybuilders, you will have striations coming, like, right through, even in the back, depending on what kind of a pose is being hit. There will be striations along the calves here, going in that direction, and then flowing into the shorter but more frequent muscle groups right here. So that is the essential sketching essential behind the rear of the leg. And so with the last interruption, what we're going to do is just get a light source going from the top, and imagine that there are some parts of the body which are actually hidden from the light, some rounder parts which will have shading like that, for example the calves, which just put in like shorter and more denser shading, like right around here, around the thinner part, because it is in some ways, in most cases, overshadowed by the bulging quads on the top there, the rear of the thinnest part in the leg, running into the heel and the ankle. So, and there we are. So essentially, I think this much shading will work, and we have ourselves one fairly tuned leg from the rear. Thank you very much for watching. Please let us have your comments. Do subscribe and keep in touch. Have yourself a wonderful day.